Welcome back to the Sonic Locker Room. This is Bill Althouse of Sideliner Sports, and we're celebrating our 18th year, bringing you the best and the brightest from Eastern Jackson County and the metro area. Gosh, we've been doing this show nearly 2 decades, and I think we have a first today from Raymore Peculiar High School. We're going to be visiting with Amy Hellam, the art teacher from Raymore Peculiar, 2 of her outstanding students, Kiefer Seeley and Abigail Sheldon. And Amy, you have a publication that goes throughout the community, the Prism Art Magazine, and I've never heard of anything like this. I know different schools have different publications that they send to folks in the community, but how did the idea of the Prism Art Magazine come about?
Well, believe it or not, back when I was in high school in the 90s, we had a black and white version of the Prism at a small high school that I went to.
Ah.
And I haven't seen anything like that since, and I really this is my 25th year teaching this. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, and 3 years ago I said, okay, if I get it funded, can we do it? And the school admin said, yeah, do it. So here it is, and this is the 3rd year. It's full color. Let's see, this one has 64 pages in it. And packed full of student artwork.
Does it just come out once each school year?
Yes, yeah. This time every year we collect it. So anything that's finished after this went to publication, if they're going to be still at the high school next year, it could actually go on next year's Prism, so we don't miss out on that. But then, then we collect it all school year.
Do you work with the journalism or yearbook departments, and do they put it together, or is it done off-site?
It's done off-site. The journalism department gave me the name of a printer that I use. But, I have students that get on the Prism staff, and they collect information from students and arrange the artwork on the pages and work on it that way and go find sponsors so that it's funded.
In finding sponsors, do you find folks in and around Ray-Pec excited about being a part of something like this?
Actually, the Raymore Arts Commission and the Raymore Peculiar Optimist Club. We have an insurance company that's helped sponsoring this year. Culver's from Raymore, and some individuals also that are sponsoring.
Amy, what's it like for you when the magazine is out to see the reaction, the response from your students when they look at their own art?
Well, this was delivered to my house last night, and I'll tell you, for the last week, I had kids in my classroom asking, is it here yet? Is it here? Is it here? And, but I send out those emails, and kids and staff and people in the community start emailing me and dropping by to come pick their copy up. So.
Kiefer Seeley, a member of the Raymore Peculiar art class. You're involved in different mediums when it comes to your contribution to the magazine. Kiefer, do you have a favorite medium, or do you just enjoy working in a variety of different areas?
I like doing a lot. I'm more comfortable with like regular drawing and stuff, but okay. I've been doing a lot more painting recently.
Now, how long have you been a member of the art class at Ray-Pec?
All 4 years.
All 4 years. Take us back to when you were a freshman. Were you intrigued by painting and drawing, or was it just something that you wanted to try out?
I know I've always liked doing art, but I didn't think I would like painting as much. I was more so thinking I was going to do lots more drawing.
When did you decide that was the area that you wanted to focus on?
I don't know. Since I was a kid, I've always drawn. I just wanted to explore it more during high school.
Now, have you seen this year's Prism Art Magazine?
Yes, I have.
What did you contribute to that?
I've contributed like a few, 3 or 4 to it.
How excited were you to get that issue?
I was excited because I'm happy to see a bunch of my friends that works in here and see all the other stuff from classes I don't get to see that I'm not in.
He came in and purchased 4 copies this morning, so I think he's excited.
Hey, there you go, man. Good for you. You know, are you just going to wallpaper the your bedroom so you can just look at every page for years to come?
No, I don't think so. More so for Emily.
He has the real artwork he can put in his room.
Oh, man. Amy, what does Kiefer contribute to your class?
Kiefer he took AP a year early. He took it as a junior, and he was a really strong artist last year as a junior. And then again, he's in independent studies during the AP class this year. So he just keeps the momentum going forward in class and encourages other students and gives feedback on them. And he's entered several different art competitions this year. Won some at UCM, and then he just won a ribbon at the Cass County Art Show just this last week. He's being very modest, but both of these kids are top-notch art students and just humans all the way around. But they're not going to brag on themselves, but I will.
That's why I like to have the teacher there, because nobody likes to pat themselves on the back. And Amy, you're doing a good job. Abigail Sheldon, what mediums do you prefer, Abigail?
I think my favorite is colored pencils, but just drawing, more like drawing materials in general.
Those fancy color pencils, Prismacolor ones. Yep.
What do you like to draw? I mean, scenery, fantasy. What mode did you get most excited about?
I think I do a little bit of everything, like people and landscapes. I like more of like city scenes than like nature, but I like things with a lot of details. It's a lot easier for me to, I don't know, like
you put every little detail and more into everything you do.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Now,
it can be a small piece of artwork, and you look at it and you're like, "Whoa! How did you get this much in this piece?" It's amazing.
See, I do a little bit of art and do some wood carving, and detail work drives me crazy. I know it. I do it on every piece I do, but that's not the funnest part of creating a work of art. Abigail, where did that distinct ability come to you to realize that your piece would be much more special with a lot of detail?
I don't know. I think I just started adding more details over time. I started out doing really simple things, but I don't know. I just found it harder to add more.
She has a good eye for color and what color pencil to use next to each other. It's not like it's just blue. It's blue, green, blue, violet, blue, dark blue, light blue, medium blue, all blended in to make all the colors. So she does a really good job with that.
Good job, Abigail. What was it like when you opened up the Prism Art magazine and saw your work in there?
I felt pretty proud of myself.
I bet. How many pieces represent you and the Ray Peck Art Department in the new Prism magazine that just basically came out today?
I think I have 3 or 4.
I think you have at least 4. I'm sure of that. Yeah.
Hey, Amy, I love the creative world. I love people that are great with music, people that are great with art. You're around these. I mean, that's your job, to be around these creative kids like this. When you walk into your art class, do you just feel like, hey, I've got the best job going?
Oh, 100%. Like I said, I've done this for 25 years, and I can't imagine doing anything else. So every time I see a kid learn something new, and when they surprise themselves or they're proud of themselves for the first time or the 100th time, that's the reward of the job. And, we have the art show going on right now. We're putting it up. And on May 7th, we have awards night. And we'll have parents and grandparents and neighbors coming in to see their artwork and to see the kids just as everybody's looking and oohing and on over their art and saying, how did they do that? I like to see their faces. I'm looking at them. I'm not looking at the art. I'm looking at the kids to see how they react. And because they don't get that. They hear me all the time brag on them, but it's different when they see someone other than me that they see every day also be oohed and awed over it, I guess.
Wow. A landmark show. First time we've discussed art in the 18 years of the Sonic Locker Room. Amy Hellam, Keith Seeley, and Abigail Sheldon, we can't thank you enough for adding a little joy to the world. When I see a great piece of art, it just makes me feel so happy. And, it's just amazing that what you have done, Amy, the 25 years as a teacher, 3 years with the Prism Art magazine, and what a great show. We appreciate you, and hope we have many more conversations down the road.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. And if anybody wants any of those Prism magazines, they're for sale for $5 at the high school. So.
Oh, now, is that the only way that you can get them is come to the high school, or do you have a website or anything like that?
No, they really need to drop by the high school
Okay.
To get it. I don't know how else to do that.
Okay. Yeah, well, good. Let's start a stampede to the high school to pick up the new edition, the Prism Art magazine. Amy, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.